Okay. To anyone who is going through this, or to anyone who cares about us that are going through it, I make the following video. I'm on the road today. I'm traveling and going to event, and I had to stay at a hotel last night on my route, en route. Just want to let you know what's a little funny here today is the moon is still out. I don't even know if it's showing up, but the moon's still out. I don't know if that's normal or not, but you know, basically it's what time is it? Noon, and the moon is still chilling out there. If I would just like to show you something now. For all targets of this program, you know what I'm talking about right now. You're very well aware of what I'm about to say, and it happens to you every day. The anomaly of the effect has lost its fervor on you probably at this time, and it's almost at the expected point, or in that part of your brain where you just expect it to be this way now. But for the normal person who lives a life 9 to 5 or waking up every day and doing the same thing, this would be a little odd to them when they walk out of a pretty nice hotel that they stayed at overnight and were on their way to a event that they had to travel to go to. So, like, let's just say it's Joe Blow from Joe Blow City, and he's going to a concert 4 states away. He gets tired, he stays overnight at a hotel, comes out, and the entire parking lot is empty of the hotel, except for this one spot right here. Let me just show you down here too as well. No cars. There's the car right there, which is the employee. And then if you want to go ahead and we'll do a visual scanning of the lot. Okay. Those two are over there. There is a gentleman sitting in that black truck, and there is a very chubby lady sitting in that vehicle. Why they're sitting in the parking lot of a hotel that's near empty, well, it's beyond me. And last night this hotel was not empty though. This hotel yesterday had people staying here. However, just would like to point out again, 9 a.m. this morning I came out and went and have breakfast. There were no vehicles next to my vehicle. I was by myself, and now there's 2 of them. I'm the white car in the middle. There's a yellow car on my right and another white car on my left. And then this car. What that might ring true to a targeted individual is there's 3 vehicles there. They operate in 3-man harassment squad teams. Their squadrons have multiple large groups of vehicles that travel in clusters together, but 3 can be capable of folding off at any point and going in a different direction as a team in order to, you know, basically back the pussy that's in front of you up, because these people are all pussies, so they got to back the pussy that's in front of them or in back of them up and make sure that, you know, they can try and intimidate the person that they are harassing and following. But they do operate in 3-man teams, and before I seen it for myself, I did read the Rand Corporation's request, or the Rand Corporation's recommendations to the Department of Homeland Security for their UAS systems, unmanned aerial systems, systems research, communication research as well into these systems, and they recommended mobile units, on the ground vehicles of 3-man teams, possibly up to 20 teams in surveillance at a time, but in little small subsets of 3. But they can travel anywhere in like 20, 30 vehicles together. You know, we've all seen the convoys. However, again, the point of my video is this. No vehicles. This is an anomaly. That is not coincidence, okay? Coincidence is very coincidental. This is a definite purposeful event, and it's not a big deal. To me, this, I walk out, and I almost just, to be honest, I almost just got in my car and drove away. not even thinking about it. And then I got in my car and I thought to myself, wait a minute here. This is a little odd. How come basically my normal person kicked in just a little. And I said, wait, I shouldn't have these cars really close to me parked on both sides of my vehicle when this parking lot has been empty since 9 a.m. Again, it's been empty since 9 a.m. These two over here, I don't care what they're doing. Doesn't matter to me. But this is the only thing I want to show to people. Now, most people may say, oh, that is just pointless for you to do. It's not going to make any difference. Well, I disagree with you, because there will be people that this happens to, that they do not do anything. They don't collect any evidence. They don't collect videos of it. I'm not saying video everything. I'm saying when things are apparent, video them and document them and try to make a court of law understand what you're saying, Your Honor. I take you to the parking lot of the hotel, which since 9 a.m. has been almost completely barren. I take you to my vehicle, which is right there, which I parked at 9:30 after getting breakfast. At that time, the only vehicle in this parking lot, there was one other one, and that was the employee's vehicle. Your Honor, now I'm seeing two vehicles on both sides of mine and a third one that is parked all the way to the far right. Now, Your Honor, I just would like to let the court know that these types of things, although they can happen, they are very unlikely. Sure, somebody sees a car and they park next to a car that they see, but that's not the way, let's face it, that's not the way we think. We don't want to park right next to another person when we're in an empty parking lot of a hotel as a guest. This isn't something where we're trying to conserve space, okay? These people purposely park their vehicles on both sides of me for an intimidation method. And this is used in organized gang stalking. It is used in this government program. See that Chevy right there? And that yellow Kia? This, I'm speaking to all the hardworking men and women of America who really do bust their ass every day and make paychecks. And they get these things called taxes taken out. These taxes then are given to people that work inside our government. These people inside our government have now realized that we will never do anything about their spending sprees. These vehicles here are your tax dollars. That white vehicle and that yellow one, and these people were specifically paid to come here as one of the units of the squadron that is used on a daily basis to harass targeted individual. The targeted individual today being myself, John. Those two vehicles right there are paid for by your hard work. When you go to the steel mill and you're melting steel and carrying 50-pound slates from A to B, these two ass-licking dick donkeys are driving around in circles all day, harassing people like yourself. They're driving around in the vehicles that you pay for with your sweat for erroneous counterterrorism programs, because we have such a lazy government. They have no skills, they have no abilities, they have no drive to build business. They want to destroy these things, people. Their goal is destabilization of the things that we hold dear, like entrepreneurship and the freedoms to do that, to build a business. These people don't do that. They don't have any desire for those types of things. They harass, follow, and target people 24/7, non-stop. And this is your money going to these people to stay in a hotel that costs $100 a night and to pay those 2 car payments for those vehicles, those government vehicles. Now, lastly, this is the last point of the video that I'd like to show. I started doing something recently, noticing on all of my perpetrators' vehicles, I'm noticing barcodes. Stickers. Now, this may just be something that I don't have any idea what I'm talking about right now, but I would like some input, so eventually I will know what I'm talking about. We have barcodes on their windows, as you can see right there. There's 2 barcodes on that vehicle right there. Okay, now let's go over to the other gang stalking, dick donkey, maggot, filthy piece of shit, garbage person. And there's another barcode right there on their car. Here's my car, and yeah, well, I don't have any barcodes on mine, see? No barcodes. Just your every average normal Nissan Sentra 2013 that I pay for a car payment for and insurance for out of my own damn pocket, while I'm harassed nonstop 24 hours a day by our United States government, endless bureaucratic requests for fraudulent funding for these fake counterterrorism programs so they can employ people with no skills and no talent, no drive, so these people could put food on their table and have something to do, because otherwise they would be homeless.